exercise. Okay, and these are quite important. You must read the statement, try to understand. Okay, so here first line, the ratio of two numbers is 2/3. So we are having two numbers. Okay, we are having two numbers whose ratio is 2/3. Okay, if 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, the ratio becomes the reciprocal of the original ratio. Find the number. So we have to find the numbers. So first of all, we will assume something. Okay, let's let the two numbers be. Let okay. Let the two numbers be x and y. We have taken them as variables. Okay, and we will find the value of these two variables as per some conditions provided. Okay, so first line, the ratio of two numbers is 2/3. The ratio of two numbers is 2/3. It means x by y equal to 2/3. This is clear. X by y equal to 2/3. This is provided to us. Okay. So from this we can calculate 3x equal to 2y. This is clear. From the very first equation, we have written 3x equal to 2y and we will leave it here. Okay. We will read the next statement. Accordingly, we will make this equation as provided later. We will see that one. Okay. Now read the second statement. If 2 is subtracted from the first, 2 is subtracted from the first number. That is, if 2 is subtracted from the first number, it will be x minus 2. 2 is subtracted from the first number. Everyone must pay attention in this exercise. Okay. If 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, we are subtracting 2 from the first and 8 from the second. That is y minus 8. Okay. Then it is written the ratio becomes the reciprocal of the original one. So we are subtracting 2 from the first and 8 from the second number. Okay. The ratio becomes reciprocal of the first. First ratio was 2/3. Now this ratio will become 3/2. Reciprocal of the first. Understood? This was the first statement. This was the second statement. This is clear? Okay. Form the equation. Cross multiply them and form the equation. Everyone form the equation. You understood these two lines? These two statements you understood? First, the ratio of two numbers is 2/3. Ratio of two numbers is 2/3. And we got 3x equal to 2y. Now, the second statement is if we are subtracting 2 from the first and 8 from the second, the ratio get reciprocal. Okay? Ratio becomes reciprocal of the first ratio. So it will be 3/2. Okay? Solve it, everyone. What equation are you getting? Cross multiply them. So 2x minus 2, 3 y minus 8. It will be 24. Solve it.
So 2x plus 3y is equals to 28.
2x minus 3y. 3y we are taking on the side. Minus 3y equal to minus 24 plus 4. It will be minus 20. This you will get. Okay. So mainly I will be using equating the quotient. You can use any method. Three methods you already learned. First one was the substitution, second was the equating quotient, third was the cross multiplication. So any method you can use to solve the value of x and y. That's up to you. This is the first equation and it's our second equation. Anyone who haven't understood, ask me now. Okay. Later on, it won't be possible for me to explain it again. If you goes on saying that I haven't understood the whole exercise, I won't be able to help you. So if you don't understand, ask immediately. Remember that one. Okay. Now solve these two equations. How do you solve these two equations? So you can use any of one of the method and put and convert the equation in the particular form as per the need of your method. Okay. If I am using cross multiplication, okay. So this equation I have to write 3x minus 2y. No, I'm using this equating the quotients. Okay, here equating the quotients. 3x minus 2y equal to 0. This is 2x minus 3y equal to minus 20. Okay, so any of these quotients you can make equal either of x or y. Okay, make it. So for example, I'm making of x. So first equation I'll be multiplying with 2. Second equation I'll multiply with 3. Okay, so 6x minus 4y equal to 0. 6x minus 9y equal to minus 60. Okay, subtracting them 0 minus 4y plus 9y. 5y equal to 60. Y equal to 12. This is y equal to 12. Put y equal to 12 here. And do x equal to 8. Solve for x. How do you solve for x? Okay. So you have now got the x equal to 8. So at last we have to write.
Sir,
Yes.
so we can use a method of substitution in this question.
Any method you can use. You can use substitution. You can use equating quotients. You can use cross multiplication. It is not
Okay, sir.
mentioned that we have to use particularly you are free to use any of the methods. Okay. I will calculate the value of x and y. Okay. X and y you have calculated. At last, what you have to write? The two numbers are. At last, you will write because what the question is asking, find the two numbers. Okay. Question doesn't know what are x and y. That we have assumed. So at last, you have to write the two numbers are 8 and 12. Okay. You will write the two numbers are 8 and 12. Okay. Now you can check as well. 8 divided by 12 is 2 by 3. 8 minus 2, it is 6. 12 minus 8, 4. You can see 3 by 2. Both the numbers are satisfying the two equations. That is for checking purposes. You can check the answer whether you have done correct or not just by putting here in the ratios. Anyone have doubt in the very first question? Do ask now. It's a very important question as well. The very first question of every exercise is very important. Very easy but very basic. Is this clear? First question is clear to all? Okay.
Sir, can you solve it with the cross multiplication also?
Okay, with cross multiplication. So, which form we have to write the equation? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So, first equation will be 3x minus 2y plus 0 equal to 0. Second equation 2x minus 3y plus 20 equal to 0. Okay. Now we start to write from whose quotients? From y we are to start to write y constant x y. So it will be minus 2 minus 3 0 20 3 2 minus 2 minus 3. This is clear. Now cross multiplication. So first was for x, y, and for constant that is y. Okay. So x upon minus 2 into 20. It is how much? minus 40, minus 2 into 20, minus 40, minus 3 into 0, that's 0. Okay. So x upon minus 40. Y upon 0 into 2, 0, minus 20 into 3, 16, equal to 1 upon 3 into minus 3, minus 9. 2 into minus 4, minus 4, plus 4. Okay. So x upon minus 40, y upon minus 60 equal to 1 upon minus 5. See here, all the three terms are having minus, we can remove here. Okay. Okay. Now solve for x. Now you can do solve for x. X upon 40 equal to 1 upon 5. So x equal to 40 upon 5, x equal to 8. Y upon 60 equal to 1 upon 5. Y equal to 60 upon 5, that's 12. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You can use any method to solve the equations. Okay, but you have to remember the forms. In which form you have to put. Okay. Okay. Everyone read second first. Second question you read it first. Okay. I give you 1 minute. Try to form the equations. Then I will start. First, read the question. Two numbers are in the ratio 4:7. Okay. If thrice the larger be added to twice the smaller, the sum is 59. Find the numbers. Okay. So we'll assume two numbers be x and y. Okay. Find the numbers. We have to find which numbers? Two numbers, which are in ratio 4:7. Okay. So let the two numbers be x and y. You can take a and b as well, p and q as well, l and m as well. That's up to you. M and n as well. That's up to you. I like x and y the most, so I usually take x and y. So from the very first statement, try to form the equation. From the very first equation line, two numbers are in the ratio 4:7. Two numbers are in the ratio 4:7. So what will be the equation? Two numbers are in the ratio 4:7. It means x by y equal to 4/7. The very statement substitute gives this equation. Or we can say 7x equal to 4y. We can leave some space here. As per the requirement, we will convert this equation later. Okay. So I'm leaving some space. Okay. I'm starting from the second statement now. Okay. Read the second statement. Try to form the equation.
Sir, 21x plus 8y is equals to 59.
Equation, okay, second equation, read it, second line. If thrice the larger, okay, thrice the larger means any one number will be considered bigger. Which is bigger now among them, x or y? Which is bigger?
7x.
No, listen here. The ratio x is to y equal to 4:7. X by 4, x by y equal to 4:7. How they are related? Which is bigger? Okay, if I say x equal to 16, y equal to 28. The ratio will be how much? That is 4 by 7. Or if I say y equal to x equal to 4, y equal to 7. Which is bigger? Which
Sir,
is
why?
bigger? Y is bigger. If I calculate the ratio, it will be 4 by 7. 4 by 7. Which is bigger? Y is bigger. If we equate, it means x equal to 4, y equal to 4. Then only this equation is going to be satisfied. Yes or no? X equal to 4, y is equal to 7. Okay. Then ratio, it means x is 4 by 7 of y. Okay. So x, which is bigger? Y is bigger. You can check from here. So y is the bigger number, larger number. Okay. So now read the second part. If thrice the larger, thrice the larger, thrice the larger is added to twice the smaller. Is added to twice the smaller. Is added to twice the smaller. To x. The sum is means is equal to 59. Understood now?
Sir,
Right? Yes. Have you understood?
sir, why we do not take the 7x and 4y thrice and
Okay. See here. What does it mean? 7 times x. See, a number is not 7x and 4y. Numbers are x and y. Okay. Numbers are x and y. Okay. See here, when they become equal, when 7 times x, yani ki that means we are multiplying x with a bigger number and y with a very small number. Then they are becoming equal. It means which is bigger? Y is bigger. Okay, take any two numbers. Okay, if I take x equal to 4 and y equal to 7, is this satisfied? Is the equation satisfied? If x value is 4, y value is 7. 7 4 ja 28 equal to 4 7 ja 28. Which is bigger? Y is bigger. You can see here 7 times x. X quantity is there, something you have to multiply it 7 times. Okay? And y quantity you have to multiply only 4 times. It means y is bigger. To make them equal, you have to multiply 7 with x and y with 4. So we are multiplying x with a larger number. Okay, that means x is a smaller number. That's why we have to multiply with a bigger number to make it equal to 4 times y. Y is bigger. You can take as a ratio as you are taking, you can get it from here. That is y is bigger. Denominator is bigger. X by y equal to 4 by 7. It means x equal to 4, y equal to 7. Is there? We are dividing x by y, we are getting 4 by 7. Y is bigger. 7x is not a number. The numbers are x and y. We have taken the numbers as x and y, not 7x and 4y. Okay? So we have to apply on them the statements. Okay? Our numbers are x and y. So if thrice the larger, so we have to find the large number, which is larger from the first. We can compare. We can find y is the larger. We have taken y as larger. So thrice the larger is added to twice the smaller. That is 2x. The sum is, their sum is 59. You got the two equation? Okay. You can write it as 7x minus 4y equal to 0. 2x plus 3y equal to 15. Okay. You can solve it. 7x. Okay. So now the two equations are first and second. 7x minus 4y equal to 0. Solve everyone. Okay. These are for equating the quotients. Okay. It means the solving for the y we are making equal, multiply it with 3. Multiply it with 3 and this with 4. Okay. Multiply and solve it. 21x minus 12y equal to 0. 8x plus 12y equal to 59 4s are 2. So 450 are 200, 9 are 36. 2, 36. Okay. Now add them. It will be how much? 29x equal to, it will be 0, 236. X equal to, find the value of x. Find the value of x. 29 is a prime number. So you can directly check whether it's divisible or not. It's not divisible, I think. So 236 upon 29, value of x. And find the value of y you can find it here. X you put here, 4 goes on that side, and calculate the value of y. Calculate the value of x and y. X is 236 upon 29. Put it there and calculate the value of y. X is clear. Value of y, 7x equal to 4y. Y equal to 7 upon 4 into x, that is 236 upon 29. They are getting cancelled. Y equal to 4 by 20, 36, 9. Okay, 4 and 4 and 3 upon 20. Solve it, everyone. Are you able to solve? Everyone on board? It's coming in fractions. Okay. It's coming in fractions. It's coming in fraction. Okay. You can convert that in mixed fraction as well. Is anyone have doubt in this question? Second one. Second one, anyone have doubt? Okay, go for third one. Read the third question. Read the third question. Third one. When the greater of the two numbers is increased by 1, divide the sum of the numbers. The result is 3 by 2. When the difference of these numbers is divided by the smaller, the result is 1 by 2. Find the numbers. Okay? Find the numbers. So what we are going to do? Okay? So we'll take two numbers. Let the two numbers be x and y. Okay? Two numbers we are supposed. Now read the question. when the greater of the two numbers is increased by 1. When the greater of the two numbers is increased by 1. Okay. It means we are having x and y two numbers. We have to suppose one of these numbers as greater. Okay. For example, we are supposing that x is greater than y. Okay. We have let x as greater than y. This is clear. Now, when the greater of the two numbers increased by 1. It means when the greater of the two numbers increased, greater of we have taken x. When the x is increased by 1, we have increased by 1, x plus 1. When the greater of the two numbers increased by 1, x plus 1, divides the sum of the numbers. It means it is dividing the sum of the two numbers. It means x plus y divided by x plus 1. This have you understood? When the greater of the two numbers increased by 1, divides the sum of the two numbers. Understood this one? When the greater of the two numbers increased by 1, that is plus 1, divides the sum of the two numbers. Sum of the two numbers is x plus y. It means x plus 1 is dividing x plus y. Okay? The result is 3 by 2. Result is 3 by 2 means equal to 3 by 2. Is the first statement clear? Anyone have doubt in the very first statement? First statement is clear? Okay. Now read the second statement. If thrice the larger be added, okay, no, third one. When the difference of these numbers is divided by the smaller. Difference of these numbers is divided by the smaller, the result is half. See here, difference of these numbers, we can take 1 minute x minus y or y minus x, okay? Is divided by smaller number, it becomes half. That means positive is there, so we will subtract smaller from bigger number, okay? So x is the greater number, from x we are going to subtract y, okay? Next written, when the difference of these numbers is divided by the smaller. Divided by the smaller number, which is smaller, y is small. The result becomes half. Is half. Have you understood these two? When the difference of these numbers is divided by the smaller, the result is half. Find the numbers. Okay. Do the cross multiplication. Do the cross multiplication. You get the two equations. Solve them. Okay. Solve the two equations. Have you understood the third one? Have you understood the third one? Anyone have doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Third one, do as homework, solve the equations. And these three questions at home, try to do without looking the notebook. Okay. Do them again. These three questions, try to form the equation by yourself. Okay. So today's homework is these three questions we have studied in class. You have to do them again in notebook. Okay. Without looking the notebook, do somewhere. Try to solve these three questions yourself. Okay. And we'll start from fourth tomorrow. Okay. So you have to again do these three questions. If you face any doubt in these three questions, ask again tomorrow. Okay. These are very important questions. Sooner we will have a little bit more tough questions. So you must understand this three starting questions. Okay. Okay. So solve these two equations and find the answers. Tomorrow we start from fourth one. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, anyone wants to? Okay, thank you.